Hey tennis fans, welcome to another Tennis Express racket review. Today we're reviewing the Wilson Blade 98 16x19 Countervail. This is the 6th generation of the Wilson Blade family of rackets. This latest generation sports Wilson's newest technology, Countervail, which layers carbon into the frame with Countervail material in order to maximize the player's energy, reduce muscle fatigue, and shorten recovery times. Much like the Pro Staff family, the blades have once again gotten a facelift and been given a more simplified cosmetic, which in my opinion looks fantastic. The frame construction remains the same as the last generation, as well as the string pattern, which if these rackets hold true to their claims, will make these one of the most successful blade rackets yet. Alright, so here we got Vinny with the Blade 98 16x19. This was one of my preferential rackets of the batch. How did you feel?
Yeah, no, I felt like that too. I actually tested the light version first, and that one is actually it's the same, a little heavier, but it takes a little bit more of the player by the end of the match, you know, but if you have no problem with a heavier racket, you know, that's really the racket for you. A lot of control, very firm on the volleys, on the serves, and, you know, like keeping that slice there, and really no problem attacking at all, you know, from that back line, and, you know, being very firm on that volley. So I really liked it. It really maintained my ball inside those lines, and I could really control my stroke from everywhere, backhands, forehands. Really like that Wilson. That blade is very good.
All right, here we've got Anna with the Blade 98 16x19. I had a little bit of trouble with this at first. How did you play with it?
I liked this racket as well. It was a normal sized racket. It feels like a normal racket. It's not light, it's not too heavy, it's not head heavy. Whenever I would play with it, my forehands felt like they were being, like I was able to drive it more. I was getting some good spin on my ball. Yeah, I liked this racket. I liked it more than the lighter version. So there was a couple points that I know that you and I played that I was able to attack with, and my volleys felt very solid. Everything felt really it felt more compact. I felt like I could really, whenever I would try and come in and use my body, it felt like it was more of a unit. And I think it's because of the way that this racket feels. But between my ground strokes and my volleys, everything was just very smooth, very smooth.
I really like this generation. Nothing's changed, but for whatever reason, I play better with this one, a lot better than I did with the previous generation. I get that spin I was looking for over my 18x20. It's a little bit less consistent than my 18x20, obviously, but for me, it plays the same. Get that little bit of extra pop. Obviously, the weight and everything's the same, so timing, none of that was an issue when I did my play test with this, so I really love this. The sweet spot is, you know, just a little bit bigger than 18x20, a little bit more forgiving. Really had a good time on my ground strokes, just putting balls away really easy off both sides, forehand and backhand. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this racket holds for me in the future. Thanks for tuning in to our Tennis Express racket review, and be sure to check out our other videos on our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the latest news here at Tennis Express.